Hello students, welcome to Sir UPSC Universe. We are discussing about the Grand Test 1 which was conducted recently for TSPSC exam, the questions of environment. You know me, I am Venkatesh, your faculty for Geography and Environment, and in this session, just like how we have discussed about Geography, we will discuss about environment, about the questions and the tips which can be useful for you while you are writing the prelims exam in few days. I hope you all are in good health, extremely eager to write the exam. Please last few days maintain your energy levels, take care of your health, avoid all the masalas, no more biryanis, right? And shape your preparation very well, revise your basics whatever you have prepared until now, and be confident. Okay, right. So let us start some questions out of environment which have been asked on Grand Test 1. So question number 1, if you see here, of the following ecosystem types, which has highest annual net primary productivity? Net primary productivity. Now you are talking about productivity, where you are talking about net primary is after energy loss, how much you have left over. Productivity, which regions will have more temperature, which regions have more water, that is where productivity will be high. Obviously the answer is the tropical rainforest, which have highly productive because you have more energy and sunlight. So answer is tropical rainforest. I don't want you to miss such kind of things. Apply the knowledge of geography. This is also geography here, bit geographical thing, but you can apply such things. That's a mix with geography and environment, right? So question number 11. Now if you see question number 11 about the sacred groves, you all know sacred groves. What are sacred groves? The ones which are considered as sacred by the deities in the forest areas, by the tribes, right? So usually you will have a local deity which are worshipped there, right? So with this knowledge, let us see this question. Statement number 2. The sacred groves are important repositories of flora diversity only. Why would they will be important only for flora? Why not fauna? It might be for fauna as well, no? One technique for sacred groves, you have found that so many species are found only in that area, endemic. Very important natural protection centers. Before all the evolution of the concepts like national parks and all, we have a traditional conservation systems through our cultures called as sacred groves. Okay, so sacred groves, are they depositories of only flora? Definitely not. Statement 2 is wrong. You see the question is asking about incorrect. The degree of sanctity is uniform. Why would the degree of sanctity would be uniform throughout the groves? There will be variations as well, right? So that way statement 3 is also wrong. Statement 1, what are sacred groves? They are patches of forest found from a few trees to forest, which are usually dedicated to the local folk deities. Yes, statement. So answer is, the question is incorrect. So obviously statement A would be the answer. If you haven't seen incorrect and assumed as correct, your answer would be C. No blunders again such things. Then question number 12. Slender loris. Now this animal you might know, you might not know. A bit difficult. Let us see what you can answer with this. They are commonly found in the subtropical scrubs and deciduous forests. Yes, they are commonly found in that subtropical scrub and deciduous forest. They are endemic to India. They are endemic to India means found only in India, not in anywhere else. This is wrong. Slender loris was also found in countries like Sri Lanka and other neighboring areas of India. So that's where statement 2 is wrong. And you might have known about this. They are part of the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. And they are arboreal in nature. Arboreal in nature means, you will see this as part of the NCERT books which have clearly explained. Being arboreal, they spend most of their life on the trees. Primates, they live their life on the trees. Now this is a factual question. Some of you might have prepared, some of you might not have prepared this. So that is the difficulty nature of this paper with this question. And we are also giving the statement based questions, just make you to aware if they ask you a very new form of question forms. So how many questions are right? Only 3 statements are right. Answer is C. With such questions, the problem is elimination techniques are eliminated. There are no elimination techniques with this, right? Then next one, house sparrow. Once again, another bird based question. So these are found in every continent. No. Antarctica, definitely not, cannot be found. Not every animal is found everywhere in the world. Definitely one continent you will not find it. It is native to India and Central Asia. No, these are not part of India. So they are from Eurasia and Africa, which have been found in India as well. So these are not native. So with that, answer is D. A bit factual and difficult question to fair many. Then question number 14, if you see here, golden mahasir. Consider the following statements about golden mahasir. First of all, you should know what is this golden mahasir. Golden mahasir, it is a fish. It is called as a tiger of the rivers. Fish, golden mahasir. Now the moment you talk about aquatic animal, had you known that this is an aquatic animal, the thing is, you will know that aquatic animals are sensitive to changes in the water. They can only tolerate a few amount of changes in temperature. See, land, rapid heating, rapid cooling. So animals and plants which are surviving there has more diversity in terms of tolerance to bear the temperature. Water, slow heating, slow cooling, they'll be having less amount of, they'll be only having less amount of differences. Hence, you will find that usually water, you will find that there will be tolerant levels will be very, very less. So statement 1 is right. And it is found both in northern and southern parts of India. Yes, found in Karnataka and also in the north. Answer is C. See the things. With certain knowledge only you can expect, otherwise you cannot. This is a specific knowledge. So with this also you are learning now. Objective of mocks are not just to test your knowledge, but also sometimes give you additional knowledge. Right. Then phytoremediation. What do you mean by phytoremediation? Question number 15. Phytoremediation means use of plants for remediating the environment, that is wherever environment has been destructed because of man-made activities, pollution. Phytoremediation is a technique of use of plants for recollecting the original landscape by removing the pollutants. So you are collecting the pollutants through plants. So that is the thing. Now, so with this phytoremediation, it is a low cost solar energy driven cleanup technique. Now what do you mean by that? Can you use solar energy for such kind of things? Yes, you can use such kind of things. It is the only effective way to remove mercury? Definitely not. For mercury, think. For removal of mercury, do you think that there is only phytoremediation? There will be other techniques of things as well. Common sense suggests that statement 3 could be probably wrong. Right? Then most useful at sites with shallow and low levels of contamination. If there is high level of contamination, how can plant will collect? Usually phytoremediation is used in places where there is low level of contamination and there is more scattered. With that, slowly they will be able to collect. It is also used in the radioactive technologies, in the radioactive pollution of Ukraine. You will be seeing that where some species, say sunflower plants, mustard seeds, mustard plants, they are used there to collect the radioactive elements from the soil into the plant into the body parts of the plant, and thereby you will be using. This is the phytoremediation. It is also called as biomining. So you can mine some kind of minerals as well, right? So this is the thing about phytoremediation. Then question number 93 straight away. Yeah. Question number 93. Now once again, I want such kind of basic questions not to miss even a single mark. Cartagena Protocol. What is Cartagena Protocol? These are all protocols of Conventions of Biological Diversity, CBD. Cartagena Protocols talk about handling of living modified organisms. For example, the genetic engineering products. So for you all know how the living modified organisms which have been done, you have to handle them very safely with respect to transport of such materials, and which organization which protocol deals with such things is Cartagena Protocol. Similarly, Nagoya Protocol, which talks about aims at sharing of the benefits arising out of utilization of genetic resources in a fair and equitable way. You all know Nagoya Protocol, sometimes say for example Pasupu, right? So we all know that used as an antibacterial thing since ages. Even the tribes of India knows that. There is one company which has tried to apply patents on that. To stop that, this is Nagoya Protocol. Okay, so with that, answer is C 1 and 2. Then you will see next question 94. Global Assessment Report of Biodiversity and Ecosystem is prepared by which organization? Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services. Such important things you have to observe. So you have to learn now. Okay, so it is International Science Policy Platform of things, and it is associated with CBD as well. Right. Then question number 95. Arrange the following tiger reserves from north to south. Now, whenever you get such kind of questions, there would be confusion for you because you haven't prepared map pointing. But with your knowledge, let us see. What can you answer? Satpura. What are Satpuras? See, the moment Satpura means Madhya Pradesh. So it will be somewhere in middle of India. That's what basic knowledge you should have. Mudumalai. The moment you are talking about Mudumalai, it will be Mudumalai means somewhere, you know, this is from the name you can say this is south. Satpura central. Vindhya Satpura central. So Mudumalai south. Then Dudhwa. Do you know it? You don't know. Parambikulam. Name looks like more south. But let us see. Satpura. So what you definitely know is only after 3 you will get 4. Satpura. Vindhya Satpura's mountains mean central, right? So with that, only after 3 you will have 4. Then even Parambikulam 1 is only after 3, right? So it should be, the order should be 3 to 4 or 3, 4, 2, because we don't know about Parambikulam and Mudumalai as of now. So with this, check that 3 to 4, 3, 4, 2. You have 3, 4, 2 as option A, and 3 to 4 you have as option B, 3 to 4 you have C, and 3, 1, 2. Okay, 3 to 4 again you will have. So you cannot eliminate with this knowledge. What you know is you can only say about certain things. Then Dudhwa. Dudhwa National Park. Dudhwa, if you have known that it is part of North India, then only you can get this answer right. So Dudhwa is here. You can see here in the map Dudhwa. You can see Satpura. It is south. Then you can see Mudumalai here. You can see Parambikulam a bit more south. So answer is 1, 3, 4, 2. But I don't care about the answer here now because our objective is how to use this knowledge. So with Satpuras, even though if you don't know Satpura, Central India, Mudumalai, maybe with names, common sense suggests that it is more South India. With that also you should be able to say. You might have confusion that Mudumalai is Tamil Nadu or Kerala. It's okay. No, I am not bothered. So don't, another rule I am telling you. As soon as you see the paper, see the question, don't worry about whether you know the answer right or not. Try to use your preparation knowledge from the exam, right? Then question number 98. Okay, sorry. We have other questions as well. You can see question number 97. A gharial, it can be spotted in which of the following rivers? Gharial, it is a river-based freshwater crocodile, river-based crocodiles, which are usually found in Ganga. So with that, Son, Chambal, Mahanadi, it can be found around such places, and even in Girva as well. So it is found in all those places in the river-based things. So gharial is found in all the things. Then Neora Valley National Park. Now Neora Valley, once again map pointing, national parks, one important thing. Where is Neora Valley? If you know that Neora Valley is West Bengal, then you should have avoided statement 1. If you don't know that, you don't know. You should leave this question, right? Then, so it is definitely, see, the moment you assume that Western Himalayas, it means that it can have faunal similarities of Paleo-Arctic region. So maybe you will assume that 2 might be right. but never know, you don't understand such kind of questions. So you see Niyora Valley National Park, it is part of the Eastern Himalayas, which is a biodiversity hotspot, a very important hotspot, and it is part of the Paleo-Arctic region because it is high in the elevation. Now what you do? Common sense. All the major biosphere reserves, go and read. Check the places, check the climate, check which animals. With that knowledge, you prepare this topic and let us see how it goes in the exam. That is what you can do in the last minute. Okay. So this is about environment questions. I hope you have understood about the basic ideas about such things. Yeah, there is one more question, sorry. 100th question. Which of the following characteristics of a climax community? Now you have studied about ecological succession. What is climax community? Climax means not ending. It is technically ending only here. It is ending only, not from the perspective of what you see in the movies. Climax community here means the one community which is finally stabilizing in a certain area. Finally stabilized. Subangadu Badnat anamata. Right? So for all the divisions, survival of the fittest, Darwin theory prakaram, finally one species which will be survived. That species is what is regarded as climax community. Now usually when you know about that meaning, do you think that you will be having high tolerance for changes in the environment or low tolerance? Obviously high tolerance. That is the first statement. They possess low tolerance towards the environmental conditions. No, because they are able to survive finally by superimposing one over other, survival of the fittest, competition, they have high tolerance. They show rich diversity in species composition. Obviously yes. And the community possesses a simple food chain. If you have a community of a simple food chain, automatically what happens? Easy to destroy. If you have a complex food webs and all, diversity would increase. So statement 3 is also wrong. There will be equilibrium between gross primary productivity and respiration. Usually yes. So with that you will find that answer is B. Only 2 statements are correct. Once again, it is a statement based question. No elimination can be applied here. Right? So this is about it. Hope you have understood about environment. This is Venkatesh, your faculty for Geography and Environment, signing off. Thank you.